Good Sunday evening, meteorologist Nick Kelly here. We enjoyed a beautiful day to wrap up the weekend across the Ozarks, and temperatures finally responded nicely too. After a cold start in the upper teens and lower 20s this morning, we saw the numbers jump quickly up into the lower 50s for this afternoon. Satellite and radar showed our sky staying quiet to get the evening going. Any snow chances are way up into upper New England, and any rain chances close to us is really all the way down to the Florida Peninsula. At the surface, we have high pressure in control as it slowly starts to sink into the state of Texas. That will make sure our southerly breeze keeps going for tonight and tomorrow to make sure that we continue our mild trend. However, even though the jet stream finds us back on the milder side of things, now that the core jet is to the northeast of us, there's one disturbance coming out of Montana that will just slide close to us on Monday, and then we have additional systems out in the Gulf of Alaska and the Pacific to watch over the next several days. Even though we have one disturbance out of Montana sliding near us tomorrow, it's not going to pick up a lot of moisture. So given the wind speeds to sustain between 6 and 12 miles per hour and some gusts near 20 miles per hour at times, and humidity values, especially in the eastern half of the Ozarks, between 25 and 35% Monday afternoon, that's going to keep your fire danger elevated. So if you have to do any outdoor burning on Monday during the afternoon, be sure you keep a close eye on things so they don't get out of control, or postpone on any outdoor burning until we can improve our humidity values and certainly dive back on the wind speed a little bit. As far as Futurecast goes, you can see how clear skies will stay in control for the rest of the night and taking us to sunrise Monday morning. But as that disturbance out of Montana comes in, it is going to grab enough middle and upper level moisture to allow partly the mostly sunny skies to pass on through. And even though Futurecast is trying to be optimistic and trying to paint a couple of showers for some of the Ozarks Monday afternoon, I really think the dry air near the surface means we should keep things dry. So I'm going to hold off on any mentions of rain chances for Monday given how dry things look, but I am expecting the cloud cover to move off to the east as we head into late Monday night, and then we go back to mostly sunny skies on Tuesday as the mild trend continues as well, thanks to this upper level ridge overhead. Once we go into Thursday, though, that's when our next storm system, this upper level wave and a couple cold fronts coming in too, will grab more moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, and this is where we'll see chances for showers, maybe some thunderstorms too, late Wednesday night through Thursday morning, and then quickly clearing out by the start of Thursday evening. So there's still some question as to where the heaviest of these rain chances could line up, but first impressions say anywhere from 1/10 of an inch to maybe 3/4 of an inch to an inch tops. It looks to be lining up for areas across the Ozarks, so many of us could get a little bit of beneficial rain with our storm system on the way Thursday. After it clears out, much of next weekend looks mainly dry. With a northwesterly flow aloft, we'll see the numbers staying above normal, but we'll keep our weather dry. But let's look at early next week. Even though this says Monday at noon, this is by the 26th of February, next Monday again. I think we keep it dry for much of the area Monday. Maybe a little bit of upper level energy could throw a few isolated showers across northern Arkansas, but looking down the line, this is a storm system that's been on my radar for the past week or so. I think by this time, Tuesday, that February 27th, and going into that Wednesday, the 28th, this is going to be another big system that we'll have to watch closely. This is at least looking like another go at rain, and certainly some thunderstorms on the 27th and 28th. As far as the short-term forecast goes, again, clear skies tonight with temperatures cold again, but not as cold as the past few mornings. We'll say 27 in Springfield and 29 in Harrison. And despite passing clouds tomorrow with that disturbance nearby, we'll trend milder. 57 in Springfield and 58 in Harrison with that south breeze at 6 to 12 miles per hour. As we go through the course of the night, these numbers will fall through the 40s, 30s, down to the upper 20s to get your Monday morning started. And then after sunrise, the numbers will take off. Many of us in the lower 50s by lunchtime on Monday, and peaking in the upper 50s for the vast majority of us before Monday afternoon is through. Going into Tuesday morning, I'm seeing the numbers drop back into the mid-30s for a lot of us for another cold Tuesday morning, but the warming trend continues Tuesday afternoon with the projected numbers back in the mid-60s for Tuesday's highs. Looking down the road again, temperature-wise, we'll be in the mid-40s to start Wednesday morning out, and I think Wednesday will be the warmest day of the week, with a lot of us right around 70 degrees, and depending on how much sunshine we get, maybe a couple of spots in the lower 70s, that will be just shy or flirting with record highs on Wednesday, so that's something we'll keep an eye on as well. Then we'll see the numbers trend a bit cooler starting Thursday. Certainly lows in the 50s Thursday morning and maybe lower 60s by Thursday afternoon, again due to that next storm system with rain and thunderstorms, and plenty of clouds too. But even with that, and even with a little brief dip into the mid-50s on Friday, this is a trend that will keep our numbers above the average high of 52, and certainly with more milder air coming as we go through the course of next weekend. I'm thinking 62 degrees by this coming Saturday after morning lows in the upper 30s. Then next Sunday, we'll start at 44 and top out near 67. So we have a good string of mild temperatures, or certainly above average temperatures, once we get past another cold night. And again, the warmest stretch should peak at about Wednesday with, again, many of us close to record highs, especially 70 in Springfield.